Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Caleb UIN. And as you can see in the title today, we have officially been updated with the entire tsosage situation. And I got a lot to talk about with this, bro. Yo, YouTube. You know what? I'm not even gonna say nothing about YouTube yet. Let me not say nothing yet. But basically, okay. So for the update on this video, basically, actually, you know what? I'm gonna play the clip first before I start talking. So I'm just gonna play the clip real quick.
And again, here's misleading family content. As of today, your channel is not eligible to monetize. Please go to the monetization channel. Yap, other things. They give me 90 days and then I'll be able to reappeal. But if you haven't noticed, they're not able to tell me exactly what I've done wrong. So come day 91, I don't know if I will be just automatically free and able to be monetized again, or if I'm just going to be in a limitless loop of not being told what I've done wrong, nor really violating anything to begin with. And I'm just out of luck on a channel that I've worked 6 years on. And this would unfortunately be a pattern for YouTube as of 11:30 last night, June 18th, 2026, for those that are watching potentially days later. I don't want to put people's names out there, so I did blur out the name, but this is blank and I will be taking over on behalf of my colleague. We have thoroughly reviewed your channel, and in fact, we consulted this to an internal team for further review. The result has already been provided by previous support who handles this case, and it appears that the decision is already final. Yeah, so they're just tripling down on the finality of it, even though I've been deliberately asking, and I'll show proof of that, but I've been deliberately asking that, okay, if this is going to be even the final decision, at least provide me with any amount of, what I've done wrong, an example, a title, even one title, a thumbnail. Are these humans reviewing? And as you can see here, I've several times asked YouTube to at least tell me what it is I've done wrong in terms.
But yeah, as you can see in the clip, tsosage is thoroughly talking about, he included all the information in the other video, but he has several times he has tried to, clear up the situation about him supposedly, you know, having content that is not made for kids, which he knows that because he has selected the button for, not made for kids multiple times. And then YouTube said that's not the only reason, which makes no sense whatsoever considering after a content creator, if any of y'all do YouTube, after you click that button not made for kids, and if a kid is still watching it, that is not their problem. That's not the YouTuber's problem. That is the people. That is YouTube's problem at that point, because that means they just need to have a better system of how to make sure kids or the people that don't want watching this content on there. It's pretty simple. And at several times, he has literally told them that he has not violated anything. He didn't even say that actually. I'm sorry. Let me not mislead y'all. He asked, "What has he done to be demonetized other than that supposed thing of saying, yeah, you violated this rule of, this is not made for kids," which even though, he made sure it wasn't, several times they have denied him. And I got another clip for y'all. Look at this real quick. Look at this real quick.
From a video before it's even uploaded. YouTube is the company that will timestamp directly where something is copywritten. YouTube will look at your thumbnail again before it even is uploaded and say, we gotta check it. YouTube does all of these things prior to or even immediately after an upload. YouTube has several checks to the point where they literally call it checks when you're uploading a video, for those who don't know, to identify these themes. Yet of all things, is enough, according to them, to where they would strip monetization isn't something that they can provide any data, statistic, or evidence for. I truly understand that the world will never be unanimous on any ideal, but there is just no excuse for a billion-dollar corporation not to be able to provide details that they already can provide in other areas. It just doesn't make any sense. Before I show you guys my most detailed and recent denial, I want to show you all these two screenshots, because initially I went to accuse YouTube of giving me auto-generated answers, even in the customer support and potentially human review. But this is the most damning evidence I have. So these are two entirely separate emails, and you can see by the conclusion, best regards versus, I believe it's screenshot 6, take care. So as you can see, one email says pretty much the exact same body of work: to shed some light. They even start the second paragraph with, to shed some light on how our policy team reviews a channel. Our reviewers carefully check content, yap, and name the 5 things where I need to check. Well, in an entirely different screenshot on a different day, they copy and paste the exact same thing.
And as y'all can see right there, bro, that's exactly what I'm saying. This shit does not make sense. YouTube, bro. YouTube, come on, bro. We gotta do better. We have to do better. Like, I have no words about this, to be honest. Like, this is really just disappointing from YouTube's end. Come on, like, YouTube, bro. You have been around for what, over, about 20 years now? About 20 years. I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm just gonna guess. About 20 years you've been out now. 20, 21 years, 22 years, whatever. You've been out for over 2 decades. And you still have these basic problems. And then, what tsosage was saying, I think everybody has a suspicion going on where it's an automated system. Oh, and I have another update for y'all. We got good news. With the bad news, we still have some good news. Good news is, hey, they free my boy Zephyr. Zephyr has been remonetized, so that is a big W. But we still have tsosage and your girl tunes. I think she's still demonetized as well. So I hope both of them, get freed. But yeah, tsosage, like, we're getting back on that. Yeah, it's really dumb. Bro, they have literally just copy and pasted everything multiple times. But yeah. And let me see what else they got over here. And I'm gonna put like one more clip real quick.
It, but I'm not even getting authentic reviews. And I've even asked for the identities or potential ways to contact the internal team. Could I get names on them? I've been flagrantly ignored every time. Every time I ask any other questions, anytime I ask that, I'm sorry, we are not able to provide. It's been the same thing. I have at least one detailed response throughout this entire time, and it's basically just a bigger yap fest of what YouTube's been telling me the whole time, except for that this person does point out that me checking the not for kids section is not the only thing YouTube looks for. However, that is not on the fault of the creator. If I am telling you that my content is not made for kids, if I'm telling you that my content is not made for minors, let alone is it just flagrantly violent and sexual, but that's its whole thing. Ultimately, it is on your platform to differentiate that within its algorithm and not push it towards kids. That is on your platform. That's on your homepage, your child safety programs that you have in place, whatever AI that you're implementing, it's clearly not working. If YouTubers are telling you content is not made for kids, if creators on your platform are telling you something and your algorithm is doing something else, that is not on the creator at all. So even the idea of this point being debunked just fine.
But yeah, that pretty much wraps up everything so far. I think. Do I have any other things to say? Yeah, but other than that, from what it looks like, unless YouTube makes a random move, maybe to free tsosage from demonetization, they really have just been giving him. They've just been blatantly ignoring him. And he literally tried to contact them multiple times and ask for names for the YouTube representatives and all that. Didn't give nothing. They blatantly ignored him for days. And this is really stupid because, if I'm not mistaken, this situation has been going on since June 16th, I think, or June 16th. And what day is it? Hey, y'all. It's been almost 4 days since this situation happened, and YouTube has made no moves. Yo, this is crazy, bro. Hey, man. Yo, that's pretty much all I gotta say for this video right now, bro. All I'm gonna say is this: hey, bro, free my boy tsosage, please free him, because this is a struggling situation. I can't really relate because nothing happened to me. I'm a young YouTuber, I haven't been doing YouTube that long. I'm just trying to build my own community. But yeah, I have seen this with other YouTubers before, so I really do hope, they free him from this situation. They get him remonetized. But yeah, for the people who's watching the videos, I would appreciate it, y'all. If you like the video, comment, all that. Thank you if you do that. If you don't, I'm still glad if you even look at the video or clicked on it. That's good enough for me. I appreciate y'all. All right, y'all. That's all I gotta say though. Peace out. Bye.